Today I'm gonna be doing some call them translucent panels, some call them cat walls, but basically the same thing as I always do. I always tape and then shoot and tool it. That day I did like it was like 300, a little over 300 feet with tape into it, shooting and tool, and then when I tape these, I got to make sure to tape it where I'm not covering the bottom of the beauty cap. So I follow the edge by it underneath it all the way across, and then taping it's kind of tricky right there because you have to like bend the tape so it could stick to the seal, but still be stuck enough to where it covers the bottom of the beauty cap. You'll see when I get done tooling, I'll look underneath it, and you'll be able to tell. But yeah, just basically the same thing I always do. And then there it goes again, right where the beauty cap is. I'm gonna tape it so it covers up the end of the beauty cap, but still, I'm still taping the edge of the seal on the bottom. That way the caulking won't go in there. And then once I tape it, I just shoot and tool just like any other caulk joint. And right there, I was giving it a little bit of coming off because it was too tight. And you gotta close the door. I had the door open. It won't fall out. And just shooting, tooling it. Shooting and tooling it. This is pretty much self-explanatory. Might as well tell you guys a little story. The other day I was over at doing my oil change in my van, my work van, and they kind of fucked up, so I was there for a long time. And this dude came up to me, and he was like looking at me, and he was looking at the van, and he's like, oh, "Hey man, let me tell you something, man. Let me ask you something, man. Is that your van?" I was like, "Yeah, that's my van." He goes, "Oh man, oh hey man, you work, man?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I work." I was like, "Oh man, dude, oh man, you're perfect for my program, man. Man, you just you call the doctor, man, and you give him $400, man, and then he tell you your disability, you can't work no more, man. You get free money, man." And I go, "What the fuck?" Yeah, he goes, "Yeah, man, it's free money, man. It's your money. You didn't know that, man? It's your money, man. You gotta get your money back, man. You get not it just goes to waste. You gotta get your money back." I was like, "Nah, I'm cool off that shit, dude." And he looked at me like I was stupid. He was like, "Oh man, dude, but you sure you want no free money, man? I give you a number. You tell him I sent you, give me a discount." I was like, "Nah, man, I'm cool." So yeah, that was pretty. I thought it was pretty funny. And they were giving out free donuts too. And the guy came out with a plate with like six fucking free donuts and free coffee. Yeah, I didn't take any free donuts too. He looked at me like I was crazy for not taking the free donuts. But yeah, oh, right there underneath the beauty cap, I use a smaller tool. That way it fits in there because it's obviously smaller. And yeah, when you're tooling it, just like any other joint, just don't rip the tape. I had a little, but something got in the caulking right there. I was digging it out so it didn't look bad. Even though it's up high and I was gonna see it, I still like to make everything look like as if it was on the ground and you're gonna walk up to it, no matter what. Some guys like to like, "Oh, it's up high. I know he's gonna fucking see it. Just hurry up and go." It's like, dude, I'm caulking 300 feet a day, easy. I don't see other guys fucking make it look like shit and they don't do that much. So no, thank you. I'll keep taking my time and still, but doing a whole bunch of production. Yep. My fucking metas ran out of. That's what sucks about meta glasses. They only record for 3 minutes. So like every time you guys see like a little jump, it's a continuous recording. I just have to restart the glasses. A little ball of cocking. Dude, that's a super fucking lifesaver right there with the magnet. Other guys, they'll have like a little fucking cut a water bottle or put bags or something, but it just gets caulking just gets all over anyways. And right there with the magnet, they're easy to grab, less of a mess. At the end, you just wipe it off with alcohol, and you're good. Pull the tape. Right now, you guys will see underneath the beauty cap, it's gonna be open. That way, if any water does get in there, because water does get in there with the little gaskets that they use. See, it's open. The little gaskets that they use on the corners, it's not like they're sealed. Even if they do put caulking, the caulking doesn't stick to the gasket. If you guys are glaziers, you guys will know that because it's like rubber. And then now it's just showing the top. Dude, the top was super big on this fucking system. They're usually not that big. They're usually like a half an inch, at the most. And I don't know what it was. I think it was the metal. The guys did the metal because even the metal was like super wavy. So I had to put it inch and a half just so when I pushed it with the tool, the metal was tight and it wasn't like moving. If you caulk, you know what I'm talking about. If it wasn't moving when you tool it, because when you tool metal and it's moving, it'll like push out and push back in and make your caulking look like shit. And yeah, like I start on one side and then keep moving it. You could tell right here, you could appreciate the the skills, dude. Fucking, I was looking at that the other day. I was like, man, look at that. You could tell without even thinking about it. I'm moving the caulking over and pushing it at the same time and taking the excess off as I go. That way, when I come back, I can just do one final cut and then I'll take the excess off. Like I caught that little fucking stringer. I'll take the excess off as I go too when I come back, but it'll be less excess than if I just pushed it in. But I don't drop any caulking. I catch it. Boom. And then now, get rid of that little bomb and then do the last cut. But yeah, that fucking joint was big. It's not supposed to be that big. Oh, and then I sealed the top of the BD cap because that'll keep water from getting in. The guys were supposed to. They usually, I don't know if they were supposed to do it or not, so I'm not gonna say it. Some guys usually like caulk the top of the beauty cap. That way, water doesn't even have a. I mean, the water won't get under it anyways because it's a soffit. But just in case water does get under it, that way the water doesn't get in there easier. So I just decided to caulk across the beauty cap too, on the head, and close that off. Because the head you do want to close it off so the water doesn't get in at all. And yeah, pretty much towards the end of tooling right here. Got a little bit more. And you'll feel it too when you're tooling and you feel that the caulking is gonna fall off. Just come out right there and then get rid of the excess and then just jump right back into it. If you have the round tools, it's super easy to jump back into where you were because it's perfectly round. So you're not gonna dig too much if you're using the right tool for how you taped it. The more you caulk, you'll understand what I'm saying. Because some people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" You go back into it because of the same way you taped it. So now, the magic part, you pull the tape. Look how nice and clean that is. There's no way you'll leave it looking that fucking clean and sharp without taping it. Or with the fucking stupid wood sticks that people use with the soap. Dude, if I was buying something and somebody got soapy water all over my fucking brand new building, I'd be pissed off. Hey, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Look at that nice and clean lines. I mean, you could get as good as that, but you can't get any better than that. But yeah, hopefully it gives you guys a little idea and helps you guys out if you guys are in the need of ever caulk a cat wall or translucent system. Just cleaning up, even though it's high. I like to clean up, make sure there's no little stringers or nothing on the beauty cap or on the window or anything. just looking at it more so you guys can see it.